Hey YouTube, this is NYC Cape Crusader. Welcome to my channel. This is a channel primarily going to be dedicated to discussing all things Batman. Mostly Batman comic books, Batman props, Batman collectibles, anything Batman. This is my first video, so bear with me now. We're going to get started. Now, one of the first things we're going to review is if you're a really big Batman fan like me, I love to go to conventions and dress up like my favorite superhero. I don't know, maybe just a little bit. So I'm going to take you through the last couple things I bought for my latest Batman cosplay. They all came in, they're all unboxed, so you don't have to worry about any of that. I'm going to show you the pieces. A lot of them are pretty cost effective, so you'll know where to get them and what I think of them for your future reference. So right behind me is my Batsuit. This Batsuit here, unlike other ones, was actually pretty cheap. I got this whole thing for about $100. You see a lot of them going for about $300, $400 from various sites, but this one came from zentai.com. I'll leave the link in the description. This one is tailored after the Young Justice version of Batman, but it can be used for any regular gray and black version of Batman. So if you look really closely here, you'll see it has a hexagonal patterns all over. It's really nice. You got the muscle shading, the awesome bat symbol, and it's full body length. It's also very customizable. For me, I got no hands, I got no hood, and I also got zippers in other places that make it very convenient to go to, well, the bathroom. The entire thing starts off at $95 with all the customization and costs me about $125. So, if you would like to see me try it on, you can leave comments down below and I can make another video of me trying it on to show you how it fits. Alright, so the next piece I'm going to show you is one thing I'm really happy about. It's been a while and it took a long time to find a pair of Batman gauntlets that I really liked. There's a few places out there that make really good Batman gauntlets, but they're really expensive. I paid $100 for my Batsuit. I wasn't going to pay more than $100 for my gauntlets. A lot of people charge $200, $300 for a pair of good gauntlets. But there's one person out there that makes a very good pair of gauntlets that are very customizable. They call them, excuse me. The company's called Fourth Wall Design, by a guy named Laban Baldero. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name there, guy. But he makes an awesome pair of New 52 gauntlets. Now, getting real close, let's take a look at these. They're all urethane rubber. They're molded perfectly. They have a zipper right down the middle, so you don't have to worry about any type of latches or any type of business that makes it look ugly on the inside whenever you're taking your photos, which is great. The fins right here, they come detached. So you can customize the fins any way you want. He has 3 different fin styles. Usually, for me, he sent all 3, which was great. So I could pick my own if I wanted to. The zipper really secure on this. You don't have to worry about it going anywhere. It's secured, sewn into the rubber. And for me, the best thing I did for those fins is I screwed them in. I'm not sure how well you can see it there, but instead of super gluing or velcroing where you have to worry about it coming off during the con and losing a fin, and then everything's ruined. So for what I did is I just took a small drill, drilled into, these are hard plastic, so you can drill into these, make a small hole in the rubber, and best thing about them, you can unscrew them, switch them out for any other fins you like. It's really awesome. These I got from him. It took a while to get here, but that was neither here nor there because there were things that just came up that were out of my control and his. He stuck with me with every step of the way. He showed me everything he was doing with this, and these are absolutely fantastic. I'll show you them. Try them on. Give me 1 second. Slip them on like this. A little bit hard to put on with one hand, but you know, when you go on a convention, you're gonna have your buddies with you to help you out. But look at that. Perfect fit. It's thick enough to actually look like actual armor too. It's not thin and flimsy, so it doesn't look like a costume piece. And just, wow. I can't stress enough how awesome these things are. I was worried about them because, you know, with these kind of things, you don't know what kind of size you're going to get. This was actually new when I ordered them. He was still working on them, which was even more nerve-wracking, but they came out so good. Now, the next part, from the same company, Fourth Wall Design, is one thing he's actually most known for, his Red Hood helmets. I did a Batman last year for Comic-Con, and I decided to step it up and do more Bat characters this year from New York City Comic-Con. And one of my favorite ones, other than Batman himself, is the Red Hood. I love his attitude. I love everything about him. He's awesome. So I got together a couple pieces. I made a few. I can make another video about that if you guys are interested in. But the pieces I got from him were really great. First of all, smallest one, Domino Mask. Not super detailed as you can see, but perfect for the Red Hood. It fits. It's thin. It goes on real easy with a little bit of spirit gum. It's awesome. Just like the one from Under the Red Hood, the animated movie. If you ever seen it, it looks exactly the same and it's perfect. Now, the coup de grace, the best thing that I can say that this guy makes, and he is honestly one of the best people out there that makes it for a decent price. Other people I know charge ridiculous amounts of money for one of these. The Red Hood helmet. This thing is phenomenal. Like, look at the detail in this, man. I got the battle damage because my suit's battle damage, and it just looks better. I was never really fond of the whole clean cut look. It just makes it look like he hasn't been out there kicking people's butts. That's just me. But look at this, man. The paint job, the scuffing. Look at that. Mirrored lenses, the shadow. And it's just... They use this one in the Bat in the Sun superhero beatdown ones, and it looks even better in person, I have to tell you. And the inside is padded. Mine was a tad bit big, but you kind of have to run that risk with these. You can't give them your exact measurements. They're usually one size fits most. The only thing the best thing you can do about that is just get a piece of craft foam stuffed inside, and it fits just perfectly. Now, check it out. Tell me that isn't perfect. I'm not sure how much you can understand right now, but I have full visibility. No problem, it's not pressing up against my nose. I can see everything and I can hear really fine. But look at that. I don't look like a bobblehead, unlike other helmets where they make your head look really big. But it's just so perfect. I love everything about this, and I cannot recommend Fourth Wall Design enough for making these things. He usually makes them in mass, so he's never short of these, but with con season right around the corner, San Diego Comic-Con coming up in a couple weeks, in New York right after that, he's a little busy. So if you want to get these, order them now. And hopefully maybe you can get them if you're on the East Coast like me for New York Comic Con in time. Now, one thing I like to do, I'm going to be doing on the channel, is giving spotlight to makers and crafters that don't seem to have a lot of presence on YouTube. The next one I have is my favorite piece of all. They have their own YouTube channel. It's Tigerstone FX. You can go there and you can see all their stuff. It's really great, but I don't see a lot of people reviewing their less common cowls. Especially nowadays with Batman v Superman that just came out. All the ones you're going to see is the Dawn of Justice cowl, the Batfleck cowl. That's all the reviews you see. But one that's not under the radar that I really love, especially if you're a huge actual comic book accurate fan like me, is this baby right here. You ready? Look at this. This is the armored New 52 Batman cowl. Look at this thing. It's made out of urethane rubber. It's not too thick as you can see, but just the detail in this thing. It goes on like a glove. It takes a little bit of best word I can say is assistance. On the site they say use water, but if you're at a convention, you don't really want to carry a spritz bottle of water with you at all time. It can kind of mess you, especially when you're in full costume. You don't want to get water all over your bat suit, especially cloth like mine. It's a little messy. Some people say you can use some sort of personal lubricant. Not really my thing. It just looks weird, and I don't want to be carrying that around all day. But the best one that I've seen, especially on the RPF forums, Brotherhood of Bat, all that kind of stuff, is for me actually is talcum powder. Talcum powder makes this thing goes on smooth, but it looks so good. Once again, this is just my introductory video, so I'm not going to be trying anything on really, except for the helmet, because that was, just slip on, slip off. If you want to see me try this on, my suit, anything like that, I have a cape I made myself. I can give you pointers on how to make that. They all fit amazing. This one ran me about a little short of $300, but it's so freaking worth it. Tigerstone is one of the best Batman cowl makers out there. I trust them with anything, and I will definitely be buying from them soon. And the last thing is this. This was actually an impromptu piece for my last Batman costume, because I had a different cowl that I got from Reeves FX. It was the Arkham Origins Batman cowl, but didn't have a neck piece, and I didn't like that whole balaclava wrinkling thing showing underneath my cowl. Kind of trashy. So if you look on eBay, I don't know who makes these, but you'll find them easy enough. It's just your standard Dark Knight from the movie The Dark Knight Rises neck piece. It works for almost anything. You don't have to worry about making a custom one or having that making it look shoddy with cloth or anything like that for other costumes. Like this would work for Nightwing, it would work for Robin, it definitely works for Red Hood. It gives it that nice armored look. But it ran me about $30. eBay is your friend. But it's awesome. Straight polyurethane rubber. It didn't come with any attachments, so what I did is I just got some Velcro squares and attached it onto the thing. But it's awesome. It's a great accessory piece for any type of superhero, especially Batman cosplay or Batman Bat Family cosplays. Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood, whatever. They all use this. It looks great. So that's it. Those are the reviews I have for right now. Those are the costume pieces I have here. If you want more, I have like my regular tactical gloves that I have for my outfit. I have a pair of Batman boots, but I think if you just do a quick Google search, you can find superhero boots. They're really easy. I have a pair of shin guards that I'm using for them. Actually, let me show you those. Those are actually pretty cool. So right here, these are your standard motocross shin guards. I got these for about $30 on Amazon. You look them up, just put in motocross shin guards. They're hard plastic. The reason why I like these is because they go up the entire shin. They look armored. They look awesome. Sorry. And they do have a little button here, but you know, unless you're a stickler, it's not going to bug you. I think Cosplay Chris, he might have used a similar pair for his version 1 of his Dawn of Justice boots, if I'm not mistaken. They're really good. Because, you know, especially if you have actual superhero boots, the ones that go all the way up to the knees, the boot covers that you find or you can make online, they tend to be a little small and they look a little... I don't like the way they look. That's just me. But these are awesome. They come with clasps on the back. You can make them matte, shiny, whichever one you like. And they're cheap. And they make a great armored look for your boots, for your Batman, your Robin. I'm using it for my Red Hood and my Batman, which is really awesome. So, if you like them, Amazon. Motocross shin guards. Awesome. Alright, so that really is it for my first YouTube video. Be nice to me in the comments. This is my first video. If you like more, let me know. I could do comic book reviews. I have a lot. I'm sure you probably snuck a peek at these right here. A couple of my sideshow pieces. And don't worry, Superman's only there because he's part of the Trinity. So if you like more reviews on my sideshow pieces, I have more collectible pieces over here. You can just leave a comment below and I'll do another video. I'm not sure when I'm going to do these videos right now. Once a month, once a week, twice a month. Depends on how it goes. So, thanks YouTube, and I'll see you next time. Same bat channel, same bat place.